Good morning. My name is Divya Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering from SNS College of Technology. In the lecture series, we are going to discuss about law of diminishing marginal utility in the subject Engineering Economics and Cost Analysis. First, what is utility? It is a measure of satisfaction referring to the total satisfaction received by the consumer from the consuming a goods or services. Utility means the want, satisfying the power of the goods or services. Simply, it can be described as an usefulness of the particular type of product. Next, what is marginal utility? The addition made to the total utility by the addition of consumption of one or more unit of the commodity. For example, marginal utility is equal to change in number of units consumed divided by change in total utility. That means it can also be described as marginal utility is equal to TUR minus TUL divided by QT minus QI. Next, we are going to discuss about the law of diminishing marginal utility. The law of diminishing marginal utility states that as a consumer consumes more and more units of the specific commodity, utility from the successive units goes on diminishing. Mr. H. Gusen, a German economist, was the first to explain this law in 1854. Alfred Marshall later on restated this law as follows. The additional benefit which a person derives from an increasing of its stock of a thing diminishes with every increase in the stock that he already has. The law of diminishing utility is based upon three major facts. First, the wants of a man are unlimited, but single want can be satisfied. As a man gets more and more units of commodity, the desire of his wants for that particular type of goods goes on falling. A point is reached when the consumer no longer wants any more goods of that particular type of goods. Secondly, different goods are not perfect substitutes for each other in the satisfaction of various particular wants. Thirdly, there is no change in the taste of the consumers. These are all some of the assumptions while describing the law of marginal utility, diminishing marginal utility. The first one is the utility is measurable in cardinal form, and then the rational consumer aims at the maximization of his utility, and then standard unit of measurement is constant. Next assumption is the commodity is consumed continuously. Next, proper units of goods are consumed by the consumer, and then units are homogeneous in nature. The next assumption is the taste of the consumer remains same. Next, income of the consumer remains constant, and the next one is commodity is divisible. Next, fashion remains the same. Explanation or example, one of the example of law of diminishing marginal utility. Suppose a man is very thirsty, he goes to the market and buys one glass of sweet water. The glass of water gives him immense pleasure, or we say that the first glass of water has greater utility for him. If he takes second glass of water, after that the utility will be less than that of the first one which he had already taken. If he drinks third glass of water, the utility declines again, and so on. Utility first unit, first class total utility is, if for example 20, marginal utility is 20. If you had consumed second class, the marginal utility will be 32, total utility will be 32, marginal utility is 12. For third class 48, fourth class 42, 2, and then fifth class 42, 0. Here the marginal utility of the particular one, if we drink the water, remains 0, and then if we drink in the sixth glass of water, it goes to the negative state. The curve shows that of the from compared to total of the first glass of water, its marginal utility goes on diminishing. These are all some of the exceptions or limitations of the law of diminishing marginal utility. First one is the liquor consumption. The more a person drinks liquor, the more he has the more urge to drink the liquor consumption. And also the rare collection. A person who is in the habit of collecting rare things go on collecting them even if he already had plenty of them. And then money. Thank you.